how I sell beats on Instagram without messaging 10,000 artists a week. Let's get into it. What if I told you guys that the days of just sitting on your phone and scrolling through the hashtags and trying to find rappers to DM
2,000 years later.
Those days are over. Boys, I'm gonna need your support on this one. Let's try and get this video to 100 likes within the first day of releasing. Let's see if we can do it. No searching through hashtags, no messaging 50 artists a day, none of that stuff, because the artists are actually going to start messaging us. Let's talk about it. Okay, so it's important to still remember that we still need to actually talk to the artists themselves. But like I said, we're not gonna do this the usual way of searching through hashtags and cold messaging artists. Let's face it, while producers can do that and be successful with it, who the hell has the time and actually wants to do that for even 15 minutes of their day? It just seems like a complete waste. You could be doing so many other things like making music or literally anything else. This video was actually inspired by a producer who commented on one of my posts and said, yo, Ryan, you should go undercover selling beats on Instagram with a free BeatStars account and just try to like hustle your beats on Instagram. I thought this was a really cool idea, but then I was like, wait, I spent all these few months on branding, marketing, email marketing, and building up these relationships so that way I would never have to do any of that stuff again. Never in my day do I sit down on my phone and search through hashtags to try and find rappers anymore. They come to me. They find me. And of course, as always, if you haven't already, sign up for the free beat selling course and join the producer Discord. Let's get it popping. I think there's almost like 200 people in there already, so let's get it popping over there, man. So now everybody's wondering, okay, so Ryan, that's cool and all, but how do you get the artists to actually come to you? How do we get the artists to come to us, right? The number one way I'm gonna tell you guys is offer free downloads on your beat store. This is what's gonna make the selling process so easy later on when it comes to selling the beat to the artist. Now, you're probably very confused and saying, Ryan, how in the hell is offering somebody a free download going to help me sell a beat on Instagram, right? How do these two connect in some weird universal way, right? How is this actually gonna get me to sell a beat on Instagram? And the answer to that question is all about email automation. Whenever somebody free downloads a beat from my beat store, BeatStars automatically puts them into my email list, and they are automatically sent an email all about the usage rights for the lease and how they're limited and why they need to purchase the lease. And then also I asked to connect with them and hear their music. Now, yes, not everybody opens up their email. Even I myself have, 1, 2, or maybe a few 4,000 emails unread. Now, the artists who do open up that email that I sent, I guarantee you the odds of them replying is extremely high. Yeah, you explain the usage rights to them, but you also engaged with them and you asked them to share their music with you. Artists literally make music so that way it can be shared and heard by others. Nobody just makes a song and uploads it to Spotify or SoundCloud and goes,
wow, I hope nobody hears this.
So when you ask an artist to hear their music, I'm 100% sure they're actually gonna wanna show you. So if they open it and they read it, the odds of that reply, they're gonna be high. I guess I'm a rapper myself nowadays. I don't know. But anyways, now producers, if you made it this far in the video, I got a major gem for you guys. We're gonna talk about the secret magical message that you can send to any artist after they free download a beat. Get Google Docs, get a notepad out, you need to write this down. This is the secret message that you're gonna be sending artists that's gonna go ahead and make them buy a beat from you literally probably within minutes. Are you guys ready? It doesn't exist. There's no perfect message you should send to an artist when you start talking to them. Now, listen, if you've like cold message an artist, right? If you find a rapper on Instagram and you're like, hey man, I checked out your music, my beats fit you well, buy some beats from my beat store, odds are they're probably gonna never open it, or like they're gonna see it and be like, this guy. There's definitely bad messages that you can send to an artist right away when you're trying to build up that relationship on your own. But when you genuinely connect with somebody who's free downloaded one of your beats, just be genuine, be yourself. Have an actual conversation with them. Talk about music, talk about their next project, ask about how long they have been making music, talk about life in general. Be yourself and put some actual effort into talking to another human being. Now, remember back, why are we even talking to this artist in the first place? It's because they free downloaded a beat off of your beat store. This is a crucial part that makes selling the beat so easy. I know to a lot of producers, that might seem like a very small little aspect, but them actually free downloading means a lot. When they decided to free download that beat, they heard something that struck some sort of inspiration. They heard something that struck some sort of idea. And by the time you message them on Instagram I guarantee you they're probably going to have a general idea. They might have already wrote to it, or they might have already recorded to it. This isn't like when you message an artist randomly and you have to basically sell yourself and pitch yourself if my beats are good enough for you. The artist already knows your value. They have your value on their computer, maybe even already a full song made. You just need to get them to buy the lease, and it's really not that hard. When somebody free downloads a beat, then you connect with them over email and say, share your music, let's talk on IG, let's chop it up. You're light years ahead of another producer who's going out and randomly messaging 1,000 artists a month to try and sell his beats. He might be successful, but how much time did he have to spend to sell 5 beats? When all you did was you have an email automation set up to then connect with those artists who are actually serious and kind of funnel themselves through, right? Not every artist may open that email, but if somebody opens up that email, decides to reply to you, decides to connect with you, the odds of getting them to buy a beat from you, they're extremely high. They're invested in what they do. And you guys need to understand, right? Communication through Instagram is so strong. You can answer any questions they have. You can explain things to them about leasing a beat or why they need to lease a beat. Within minutes of them having a question, you can answer it. So I do plan on releasing a video soon on how to use Aweber to actually set up the automated emails, because I think it's time I make a little revamped video on that. This is how you sell beats on Instagram in 2021 without messaging 10,000 artists a day. See you guys in the next one.